I have been accumulating quite a few books over the past few weeks, so here are all of the ones that I've added to my collection recently. The newest treasure to my collection, and one that I went to buy the day it came out, is of course The Strength of the Few by James Islington. As you can see, I am over halfway through this book already. It's the sequel to one of my favourite books ever, The Will of the Many, and let me tell you, it is shaping up to be a phenomenal sequel. These next 4 books are all ones that I found in charity shops in the past few weeks. First are 2 classics. I really loved this particular cover of Persuasion by Jane Austen. These penguin black classics really do something for me, and I love adding new ones to my collection. But I also found Bonjour Tristesse by Françoise Sagan, which I've been looking for a really long time. I've not been able to find it at my library, but it's one of those modern classics that I really think could be up my alley. I then found The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Austen Siegmund Broker. I remember when I first got back into reading, seeing this around a lot, but I never see this romance book talked about anymore. It does have some quite mixed reviews, but honestly that kind of makes me even more excited to pick it up. And then I found Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I've still to this day only read one book by this author, and it is one of my favourite books of all time. From my understanding, this is a blend of fantasy and dark academia, and that sounds so good. Then I've been lucky enough to receive 5 books in PR recently, and I'm extremely excited to pick these all up. I managed to get a copy of Chasing Shelter by Catherine Cowles. This was sent to me by Evermore Books. I have since learned that this is like the 5th book in a series, but this is an author whose universe I've been meaning to get into for quite a long time at this point. From what I've heard, she does a beautiful blend of romance and mystery and suspense, but I also believe that this series are all interconnected standalones, and I often read those kinds of romance series out of order, so I think I'm still going to read this one first because I own it. I also have this stunning proof copy of The Project by Annie Lord. I was very kindly invited to the cover reveal event in London last week. This is a contemporary romance book that's releasing next summer, and it may or may not have been blurbed by Dolly Alderton. I also received a proof copy of The Seven Daughters of Dupree, which is releasing in January. This is one of my most anticipated historical fiction books of 2026, and Simon & Schuster sent me this beautiful edition. Penguin Press also sent me The Place of Times by James Rebanks. This, I believe, is a non-fiction. We're following our author who goes to live and work with an elderly Norwegian woman near the Arctic Circle. I think, having recently read and absolutely adored Wild Duck Shore, there was something about the description of this book that really called out to me and felt like it had echoes of similar themes. Nevertheless, it is an absolutely stunning cover, and I can't wait to get to it. Orion Books also sent me A Curse of Shadows and Ice by Katharina Mora. This is a romantasy, and it's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. I honestly have quite a few Beauty and the Beast retellings on my bookshelves, and I really want to do a series on reading them. This really caught my attention, and I'm so grateful that I've been sent this copy. I can't wait to read all of these.